Good afternoon, I'm Ian. I'm a customer at DIY Hardware in 39 Coburg Road, Brooklyn. Some good friends of mine, Jackie and Jacques, do own the shop, and we came together and put our heads together because my son is moving out of home. And he's not much of a DIYer. In fact, he probably is not a DIYer at all yet. But we thought, what are the things that we would like to fill a toolbox with, which are the basic items that one, if you're not very familiar with what to do, what we would put in a toolbox so that you can get yourself started. If you find yourself in a new res, in a digs, perhaps moving into a place or an apartment for the first time and you're on your own and you don't have all the tools with you, and perhaps you're in a new city, what would you fill your toolbox with? So these are items that we found that we felt might work for us. The expensive item that I got was this compact brushless drill, high impact drill with with a battery charger and 2 batteries, and then it comes with a couple of screws. What I should have done is I should have bought the Toolcraft full set of drill bits. I love these things because they always know where your drill bits are, which ones they are and which ones are missing, and so possibly next time it would be something that I'd get. But you know what, it's just a basic starter. So okay, these items, let's just cover them off and why I bought them. One, a mini hacksaw, just helpful to cut through anything. And also, I didn't go for the full length one because actually I wanted to be able to fit in the toolbox. I don't want it to fall outside, so it would probably be more advisable to get a bigger one, but I went with a mini one, and it will probably do the job for a basic introductory job. From there, I once again didn't go for the most expensive hammer or the best, but just went with something that is weighty and has the 2 claws at the back that can pull out nails or anything that might be in the way. A mini spirit level, I have no idea, but you know, sometimes like it looks like it could work. We started off with the Pick Quick screwdriver, manual screwdriver, always helpful to have, always something that you should have if you don't have too many tools. Just pick out one of these. Comes in with different heads, very handy to ask me to get pliers, and I probably could have done a better job than what we did with this. I didn't get any sharp nose pliers, and I didn't get any cutting clippers either. So I've got some stump nose pliers, and I've got a curved jaw locking plier as well, which I always, as a youngster, always found it quite handy to have. Didn't go for the most expensive, just went for something that I think would work, and most of all, would fit easily in the toolbox. From there, we go for a Stanley cutting knife, and in the set that I bought, I also had another cutting tool. So those 2 items are 2 sharp items that will always come in handy for anything that needs to be cut. Alongside that, the one can never be without a tape measure. Probably a 5-meter tape measure would be better than the 3-meter one, but I've gone with the 3-meter one. From there, basic scissors. You forget that how many times you use scissors. I've got an old pair in my garage, so I thought, no, when I saw this, I thought it's a definite. And from there, the basics of a ruler and a pencil. So those were some of the items that we got just to kick off with. Okay, in terms of tape, I went with a fair selection of tape. One was a good masking tape. 2 was a double-sided tape. 3, 2 sets of electric tape, which usually I found when I was young could be used for all sorts of things other than what it was meant to. But in terms of if you're needing to do any electrical work or tape up electrical cable, then you've got 2 of those. Some duct tape. I think that one person could never do without is cable ties, and I didn't actually purchase them, and I don't actually have them, but I'm going to throw in a packet when I find them. The last 2 items, WD-40 is really handy in terms of just a lubricant, and then finally something that I got, which is a torch, but I've had one of these myself, and it gives about 30 minutes worth of light, but it's a powerful light, and it offers various options. But in terms of, you know, if you just need a handy torch close by for those little corners, that's the way to go. Finished it off with one of these indestructible bucket is always handy to have. You can use it for basically anything, and they like I say, they are indestructible. So with that, you either reset your toolbox, or it gives you some ideas as to what you would place in one of your kids' toolboxes if they're moving out of home into res, into student digs, or starting a job in a different city. Hopefully this will help you with that.